Alright, well the rain cleared up pretty quick. It only lasted for like 2 or 3 hours, so I get the rest of the day to enjoy it. It's kind of beautiful out now. Just stopped at this little dam area. We got 17.62 miles. Still on the same packs that you saw in the last video, the 4 of them. Just got a bunch of crazy packs all paralleled in series together. I'm actually going to check the voltage of them right now because they're starting to get a little warm. One thing that I did notice on this ride is that I have to adjust the high setting on my derailleur because not only did it pop off, my chain fell off once on the high side. And I had to get my hands all greasy and nasty putting it back on. But I'm going to eventually need a larger front sprocket or chain ring or whatever you want to call it, because I can only pedal right now with the bike till about like 19 miles an hour, and then after that it's just pedal and air. So once I up the voltage, these gears and pedals are going to be pretty much useless and only there for hills. Alright, just checked the pack, the smallest LiPo. It's still at 3.77. It's not bad at all. This pack's lasting a long time. I had 19 miles on the bike, but not all of it was from this pack. I think a good 7 or 8, maybe even more than that from this pack. Going strong, not bad. Alright, so I'm working on my rear disc brake. The caliper I have right now has too big of a head on it, and it doesn't really have much clearance between the rotor and my motor. So I found another caliper that has a smaller head on it that'll save me a lot of room. But I need to make a bracket to mount onto it, so I'm going to use this aluminum stock right here, and I'm going to make a bracket. So let's see how it comes out. And here it is. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, and all I had was a hacksaw and couple of drill bits and some pliers to work with, and this is what I got. The majority of the cleaning up was done with a Dremel tool and a sand-off wheel, as you can see right there. And that's about it. I'm going to put it on the bike and see if I can mount my disc brakes now. Alright, this was probably one of the hardest things I've had to do in the Tidalforce so far, but I made an aluminum bracket that extended my disc brakes about 1 inch, and it was a pain in the butt because it's such a small bracket that I had to put like square washers on the back of it and all this crazy stuff to get it to all line up properly. But we got it done and my brakes work. It's awesome. Another thing, oh look at that, I got my Cateye back. I reset it back to 0 miles per hour. And I did a better job installing it. I used that spiral PVC wrap all the way down. Came out pretty good. But by putting this caliper on the rear, I saved quite a bit. As you can see, all of the rubbing from my old caliper up against the side of my motor. It's just like a big spiral of worn paint. And now I have plenty of room in there. Look at that, I have like over 1/4 of an inch. Just my luck, I go upstairs to get my battery backpack ready. Finally fixed the brakes, and it's going to start raining out. Just gotta love it. Oh, we got lightning. Look at it. Oh, great. I guess I'm not going to ride. Well, that rain didn't last long, and I have to say, I'm happy with today's results. I got my new Cateye put on. Well, my new old Cateye that's way better than the other piece of crap I had on there. And I also fixed my rear disc brakes, and they don't drag at all. As you can hear, there's no noise, and they work much better. Slight noise, but they actually work now. Before I had them all loose and they pulled down to the handlebar, and now, wow, they work really good. Yep. Well, I got 5 amp hours of LiPo in here, and I'm gonna go ride around, try to stay out of the puddles, because it downpoured for only like 15 minutes and then it stopped. It's kind of weird.